but we are going to go ahead and cook up our dove. So what's up, everybody? It's the very lucky, unlucky Ginger. Jackpot Judo in the house. So we are heading to a dove field. We're going to do some public dove hunting. I got a question to ask Jackpot Judo, and here we go. So I brought this question up in the last video, and we're going to get his answer. Unlucky Junior asked me a couple days ago about when you go out dove hunting and you're out in the field and you see birds flying in, how do you know whether it's a dove or not?
The flight pattern, the way they fly.
Okay, explain.
They fly like dove.
Put it in words. Explain.
Just did. They fly like.
All right, let's head to the dove field, and hopefully we can end this video with a cooking lesson too, as to how you prepare dove. Because I'm telling you, hands down, best wild game ever. Love it.
Good.
All right, let's go dove hunting. Alright, so we got here, we still got some time, so we walked out to look at the field, and it looks pretty good, it looks pretty promising. We have seen a couple dove. So I've never been here before, I just found it on the Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife public dove fields, and so we come out and check this one out. But there's another one about 5 miles or so, so we got some good promise for tonight, but we're going to go check out the other one, and then we'll make a decision, and we'll get all of our camera gear set out and see what we can catch.
Come here.
Alright guys, so we have come back to the first place. We went to the second place. I really liked the setup there more. It had hay bales and stuff, and I liked the setup. But we saw zero birds. We was there for 20-30 minutes, about the same time we had come to this one and walked around and looked. Zero birds flying. So we left. We come back to this one. We've already seen one fly through this field before we even got anything set up. So we haven't taken any shots yet, but
Impromptu dove hunting trip with the Unlucky Ginger. Did not plan for this, so I did not bring any bird guns down to Kentucky with me this trip. But Ginger was nice enough to loan me one of his.
I'm over here on this side of the field. Jackpot Judo is way up there over top of this hill. There's a tree.
But I'm completely sunburnt. So I told him, I don't care where we dove hunt as long as I can find a shady spot to sit in. So I'm hunting this side of the field. Ginger's hunting that side of the field over there.
That he's sitting behind in the shade, and I fixed the gun mount. I fixed it. So last episode, every shot the camera kept falling out, so I brought a rubber band with me this time and rubber band that sucker in. It ain't gonna fall out this time, I guarantee it. So all right, so I got my decoy set up, but problem is he has some shade on his side of the field from a tree, and he had some wind because I set up one of the blow in the wind wing decoys, set them up for him, and they was flapping like crazy. And I come over here on this side and I got nothing. No shade, no wind, no nothing. But of the couple birds that we did see fly through this field, they flew right over here towards that big tree in the back and the top. They flew right this direction. So they should fly right on in. Let's just see what the day holds. We're still a little early. It's only 3:52. Got a good hour before they really start flying good. So let's see how the day folds out.
Just gotta wait for some birds to fly through.
I don't know how this day's gonna go. I am baking. baking in the sun. Now I just need some shade. There's not hardly a cloud in the sky. Nothing's gonna give me relief.
We're like 5 minutes in and I'm bored. Where's the slot machine when you need one?
They start flying, I'm dropping my phone.
There's literally not a bird in sight. $4:20.
40 more minutes.
I'm set up for failure. Just about every single dove I've seen is flying on the backside of this field, right over where Ginger's sitting. We need to move. Over there in that corner. We're going to sit up here behind these bushes and ambush them.
We got 4 dogs flying trees.
As soon as I move, a whole flock flies right over where I was sitting.
Oh, fuck, right over top of Jackpot Judo. He didn't shoot.
Hope you guys can see them on camera. That figures. Oh, they're circling back around now.
Flew right over top of him. He didn't shoot. They come back. They come back.
Go that way. Come on. Oh, they're circling around again. I didn't know where to go.
Flying through the middle of the field. That one circle back. Hopefully he sees it. I hope he's awake. I bet he's asleep.
Coming back this way. Here we go. Headed right for Ginger. Alright, they've all been flying in and out of this backfield corner, so I need. We'll see if we can get set up on them now. How is it? Every time you sit down, you immediately see a better spot. Now, I'm not moving yet.
I sure hope Jackpot's getting a bunch, because they're staying away from me. They don't fly anywhere near me. All right, they're flying good. Let's hope Jackpot can get some. They'll all be flying on one side of the field. Down there. I see them coming through. So I'll go down there. Then they only come through up here. And then the decoys. Land in the decoys. More land in the decoys. So I come back over here, they fly away, and now that I'm over here, only flying down there. Got some landed in the field out there, but they're staying on the opposite side of the field that I go to. My batteries are running dead. I got almost no footage. There went 2 right there. Still too far away for me to shoot. So I don't know. He's been shooting a bunch. I've been shooting a bunch too, but they've been way high. A little bit out of range. But I've been giving her the old college try. So let's see if we can finish the night strong. Here we go.
Don't go that way. There's an angry red-bearded man over there.
Let's see how I found that thing. That bird dropped way down there in that tall weeds. Well, I found it. I don't see how. That weeds are up to my chest. And it looks like this. All the way through it. That's what it looks like. And I found that dove. Whoop whoop. Today was just not my day. They were flying towards us and then they turn and go away and they just wouldn't come anywhere near us.
All right, guys. So after dove hunting all afternoon with Unlucky Ginger, I really spent some time and studied the dove movements, and I think I can better answer the question on how do you identify a dove versus other birds with the flight pattern. So it's like this. Tweet, 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 tweet. Out of range. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, too slow. You gotta be quicker than that. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh, look, it's coming right towards me. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Nope. Tweet, 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 tweet.
All day long.
All day long. And that's how you identify a dove versus other birds.
Yep. Because the other birds would come right over us. They didn't care. Right on the tip top of us. So, all right. Well, we got a couple, so we'll cook them up and see what we can come up with. All right, so here we are. We did not have enough time when Jackpot Judo was here. He ended up having to leave the next day before we got a chance to get all of our supplies. But we are going to go ahead and cook up our dove. So we've got, I think there was 8 total doves combined between a couple of the different hunts that I've been on. So we got 8 dove, and I went and picked up a block of mild cheddar cheese. I picked up some jalapenos and some bacon. And so we're gonna do a quick and easy, wonderful, mouth-watering recipe for Kentucky Dove. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it a couple different ways just to try to test it out. The first way is the way I always do it. The second way, we're gonna actually make a little bit like poppers out of it. Although I don't have cream cheese, but it should still work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our dove. I've got 10 already, they've already been de-breasted, so it's just a piece of dove meat. I'm gonna take a piece of dove and a piece of bacon, and I'm gonna start to wrap it around. And I forgot, because they're so small, you can cut your bacon in half. So we wrap it around, and then when you get it wrapped, you're going to take a toothpick and just stick it through just to hold the bacon in place. I'm going to set it on the rack. And I'm going to do the next one. Take our toothpick. All right, so we're gonna take and just wrap our bacon up into around the dove breasts, and then we're just popping them in the oven for 375 degrees for about 30 minutes. And then right about 5 minutes before we pull them out, we're gonna take and put a little slice of jalapeno on top of the toothpick, and then stick a little block of cheese right on top, put them back in for about the last 5 minutes, let them melt. And then that's how we're gonna do the majority of these. So now I've got 6 more pieces of dove breast that we're gonna take the jalapenos, and I'm gonna actually make some poppers out of. So I'm gonna cut this down a little smaller. There's blocks of cheese. I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna take and put a piece of dove on top. I'm gonna take a full piece of bacon. All right, so I'll do a couple more. The regular dove bites. I'm going to take some of my favorite seasoning, which is the Yum Yum Get You Some Danos, and I'm gonna hit up a little bit of them with some, I'm gonna front 4 with some chipotle. I'm gonna take the next 3 and do some spicy. I'm gonna do the next 4 with some original. And the last one, I'm trying the seasoning. And then I'm gonna put, since the big ones are full of jalapenos and that's mostly me, I'm gonna take the spicy. I'm gonna give them a nice little coating. And a little bit of the seasoning. Get them all dressed up good. So now I got the oven ready, 375. We are gonna put them in for 35 minutes. we just got about 3.5 minutes left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these out. And I'm going to take the jalapeno slices. We put the spicy on the front 4. So I'm going to put a jalapeno over top of the front 4. Set him up. Get the slices on, so now I'm going to take our blocks of cheese, stick them on the toothpicks, and that's going to allow it to just drizzle and melt right over top of these. Oh, that's hot. Dove bites. So I got you can zoom in on that. I got the jalapenos and the block of cheese sitting on top of them. And then I'm going to take and put them back in. All right, so we're going to put it back in. I'm going to turn the timer on. 3 minutes. Start. All right, so we got 3 minutes left. And then it is yum yum grub and eat you some time. All right, and we are done. Flipped over. All right, so we are done. We got them. They are cooked. Now we just got to let them cool down. And then it's time to eat. All right, it's kind of funny. Look who shows up when it's time to eat.
You know it.
So anyway, so we got jalapeno popper.
Look at the juice running
Dove
out of
bite.
that thing.
And we've got a jalapeno topped plain Dove bite. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. Show the inside of it. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mmm. Mwah.
So good. So good.
On.
Mmm. Mmm.
That's fabulous. That is juicy.
So good. All right. Now, sorry. Now,
I don't.
we gotta pack these up and go home and eat regular dinner. And add some jalapeno bites to our dinner. And send some pictures to Jackpot Judo to show him what he's missing out on, but appreciate the help with the one Dove. So, appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the, make sure the bell's on so you get all the notifications. And shoot me a message in the comment. Tell me your favorite recipe, how you make them. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.